All right, we also had, let's see, reverse fly and one arm rows. So with the reverse fly, it's going to work this part of your back. And with the dumbbells, you're going to sit on the edge of your bench or chair. Put your feet out in front of you and bend them at probably about a 45-degree angle. And you're going to come down to where your chest is almost meeting your legs. You don't want to lay down on your legs. Alright, so I've got the dumbbells in my hands. My palms are facing each other. And I'm going to bring the weights up and back down. And with each movement up, I want to make sure that I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together. So what that's going to do is work the back muscles in that region. So you want to come up, squeezing your shoulder blades together. And try to keep your arms straight as you're coming up. This arm for me, I've injured it many years ago and I can't keep it real straight. So some of my exercises, I'm keeping it as straight as it will allow me to. But you get the idea that you don't want to bend your arms out like this. The idea is just to keep them straight as you're coming up. Alright, with the band, you can get the same type of workout. Okay, and since I'm using both of the handles at the same time, when I'm stepping on the weight, I want to make sure that my handles are even. That provides me the same amount of tension on both sides, and it's the same movement. It's not engaged until I'm almost fully into my exercise. So what you can do is put a loop in your band to kind of tighten it up a little bit. Stand back on it, and what that does is it's going to provide just a little bit more tension. And that might be a little too much for me, but the idea is with bands being flexible, you can put loops in them if you need to give you some more tension. Yep, and that loop's a little too big for me. What was the other one? Okay, one arm row. Alright, so for the dumbbells in a one arm row, again, I've got a bench. I'm going to use my bench. And for one arm row, your palm is going to be facing in, not out behind you, but in. And what we're going to do is when we pull the weight up, you should be able to feel it in this part of your back here. So you're going to pull the weight up using your back muscles. You're going to work your biceps a little bit here too. That's expected. What you don't want to happen is you don't want to drop your shoulder as the weight is coming down on your down movement. You want to keep your back flat and you don't want to drop your shoulders. So come up, keeping your back flat, come back down, and you also don't want to roll into this movement. You can hurt the small of your back for one. But again, this is using momentum, and that's a lot what I was talking about with the biceps. Keeping your back flat, using your back muscles in your bicep a little bit, you're going to pull the weight up. With the band, it's the same movement. And step on the band. Again, flexibility with how much tension you want, depending on where you stand on it. Okay, and that is the mod using the band.